If you don't want to get hit with heavy penalties from the IRS, you should do this. So if you own a business and you have contractors or you have employees that work for your business, January 31st is the upcoming deadline for you to issue out those 1099 NECs and those W-2s to your contractors and your employees. And it is very critical that business owners get this correct and they correctly determine whether an individual that is working for them is either a contractor or an employee, because messing up this determination could really cost you severely. Some of the big distinctions between contractors and employees. A contractor you issue a 1099 to. For business owners who are issuing out 1099s to their contractors, the business owner is not responsible for the employer side of payroll taxes, those Medicare and those Social Security taxes. Whenever you're self-employed, these taxes are 15.3% of your overall earnings. And if you're an employer and you have someone who is supposed to be considered an employee working for you, you are required to withhold those taxes for them, and failure to do so can result in hefty penalties. In my experience, the IRS will bust a business that's not withholding those payroll taxes for their employees much quicker than they catch just regular taxpayers that are not paying their taxes. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be paying your taxes, because you should. I'm just saying if you're a business owner, you should really be paying attention to these payroll taxes for your employees, because it could really get you in some hot water. Now, generally speaking, for tax purposes, it is more beneficial for a business owner to issue out 1099s to contractors because they don't have to pay these payroll taxes. But again, there are still benefits to having employees working for your business, because number one, employees generally tend to be a little bit more loyal than contractors, and you can also boost morale by giving them retirement plans and offering certain benefit plans to them. So now the question comes up, are they contractors or are they employees? And really there's a few things they need to look at. Generally, the IRS will determine if someone is an employee or a contractor based on the amount of control the employer has over the employee. A few questions that you can ask yourself to see if they're an employee or a contractor: do you have control or have the right to control what they do and how they do their job? Are there any written contracts or employee type benefits for this particular employee? And is the work that they perform a key aspect of the business? Depending on those answers, you can start to narrow down whether they're an employee or a contractor. Now again, there is no set number of factors that make someone an employee or an independent contractor, and no one factor stands alone in making this determination. So if you're a business owner and you find yourself in this situation and you are unsure of what to do, reach out to us or reach out to some other trusted tax advisor that can sit you down and walk you through the steps and help you determine whether you have an employee or a contractor.